Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is the 21st of March, so we have had the equinox. There's a lot going on right now in the world. The planets are doing all kinds of wonky stuff, so the energy on the planet is very strong right now. I thought I would come on, look at the bottom of the deck. I thought I would come on and do a reading and see what the energies are that come up. I have totally felt a shift myself. I don't know if you guys have. I actually, the last couple of years, have been really like no motivation and depression and all kinds of stuff, and everything has just felt like the past 3 weeks like it is shifting, but shifting into a much better place. So let us see. I'm shuffling off camera here because it wiggles the camera. Let us see what messages come up, and we will do a general reading and just see if take what resonates with you. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. It's not your reading. And we'll just see what goes on. I'm gonna just see what the messages are here. What do we need to know? Well, already had 3 cards fall. What do we need to know? What are the messages for everybody here? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? If you hear like a loud tapping, there is a big red-headed woodpecker outside my window, and I have all the windows open. I'm in Florida. It's a nice 74 degrees, so I'm airing out my place. But the woodpecker is very loud, and sometimes he will stand on the metal light fixture and peck at that because it's painted brown. I guess he thinks it's a tree, but it's very, very loud. You might hear it. Okay, one more time, and let's just see if there's anything else that comes through. Is there any other message? Yes, there was one more card. And at the bottom of the deck, the moon. All right, well, that's cool. We had a new moon just the other night. And last night on the equinox, we had a crescent moon. So a couple of different things with the moon. I always say when the moon comes up in the reading, that is a signal for, hold on, I think, where's my camera? I'm sorry. I think the camera's dirty. Is that better? Yeah, sorry. We're going to get there eventually, I promise. When the moon comes up in a reading, that always tells me the timing of when things are going to happen, right? So, yes, the moon card reveals things. It's primal, right? You see all these animals coming out of all their places, you got the dog and the coyote, and you've got this lobster coming up out of the water. And you've got the 2 towers, right? And the moon is between the 2 towers. So it's the sense of the veil being lifted. What was hidden is now revealed. And I think that's been going on all over the world. We've had a lot of revelations, right? But it's a very primal instinct, not instinct, but energy. And you see this water going through the canyon here, and it's being illuminated by the moon as well. Now, the moon is the card of Pisces, so you may be Pisces. You may have Pisces placements. Of course, we are in Pisces season. I think we're getting ready to head into Aries. No, Aries is first, right? No. Yeah, we're coming out of Pisces. So look for your Pisces placements. When these kind of energies come up, that just tells you that's the part of your life that's going to be affected the most. If you don't have any Pisces placements, that doesn't mean you won't be affected. But generally, if you do have a Pisces placement and this kind of, the card, the moon comes up, this could be especially significant for you. So let's move on. But keep an eye out on when the next full moon is. Like I said, we just did have the new moon, and last night for the equinox, it was a crescent moon because I saw it. So let's continue on. The veil is lifting. Some light has been shed. Some more information has come out. Secrets have been revealed. There we go. Okay, the next card that came out, and I'm going to read these all in the upright. Okay, the Ace of Rods. So this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The wands are fire energy. But I want you to pay attention here. Aces are always like new beginnings or new opportunity or a very strong transformative kind of energy. The number one, ace, new, beginning. And here with the rods, you'll see on this one, the Ace of Rods, look at all that growth. Now you do have one that was cut off here. So it could be the idea that this branch was pruned, okay? And everything that we've been going through is kind of like a pruning, right? Things in your life might have had to be cut away or lapped off to encourage new growth. Okay, look at all the growth on this rod. If we have any more wands or rods cards, we will look and see the extent of growth on those other ones. Hang on, I gotta take a sip. So this card is telling us that some brand new big opportunity is going to be coming up, but it's something that you have to take action on. The rods and the wands are action cards. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? Movement, ability, mobility, moving forward, taking action. The next card that flipped out, they're all on the bottom here. All right, King of Rods. Now, yeah, look, he's only got a little bit of growth going on here, right? You see the difference? But the leaves are very large. The King of Rods has a level of authority. All kings do. But this is just being kind of like, you're ready. You are committed. The king energy, kings take action. Kings are in control. Kings tell other people what to do. They are above everyone else. This could be your energy. This is a very masculine energy. This could be your partner who's a male. This could be your boss also, those kind of energies coming in. You might be at work and you might be taking on a new assignment, something that's been assigned to you. But this is all about taking action. And in terms of how the cards have fallen out, he's actually looking towards this new, big, strong, important thing. Wow. Now you have the Justice card. This is the sign of Libra. The Justice card carries the scales and a sword. So that means the sword is all about knowledge, information, communication. The Justice is the card is the sign of Libra. Libra is an air sign, which is all about the swords. And this is an attempt to have the scales balanced. Or when this comes up here, I'm just looking at these placements together. It's this feeling that you have the information now as you're moving forward. Justice will be served. The scales will be balanced again. Maybe there's going to be some sort of ruling in your favor if you're involved in a court case, or maybe you've had a dispute with someone. I want to say with your job, because of all this action and stuff, you could be self-employed too. But this is just the sense of whatever it is you're working on, things are going to become more balanced. You're going to have the information that you need so that justice will be served. Or this action that you're taking here, I'm really feeling there's something that's being assigned to you or something that's new, is going to balance the scales for you. Things are going to, I'm hearing make more sense. Things are going to make more sense to you. Look, the Judgment card. Who is Judgment? I always forget. There's a couple of cards that I forget what zodiac sign they relate to. I think it's Sagittarius. Judgment might be Taurus, but I'm not for sure. So I apologize to you for that. However, the Judgment card, the horn blows for everybody. These three characters, young and old, male and female, rising up out of the coffin because the trump has been blown. It is time. It is time for all this to happen. Judgment has, this is absolution, right? This is whatever has gone wrong. Things are being set right, or things, maybe it's almost like karma is being served here. Let's continue on and get more information about what else comes up here. You see all this fiery energy. Not only is the trump being blown, but there's fire. Also more with the wands, with the energy, with the forward movement. Just seems like now's the time. The time has come, right? The judgment is calling out for absolution and for these things to take place. Okay, I'm going to flip this over. This is the Seven of Pentacles. The Pentacles are all about, it could be your work, your material wealth, whatever you consider your wealth. That could be your health. That could be your family. That could be your job, what you do for a living. The Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is the earth energy. Now, usually when we see this card, it just shows that the farmer is looking at his crops and he's monitoring the growth. So this is hard at it. If you look behind, you see these big mountains. So there have been challenges. So this could be something to do with your job. Let's continue on because I want more information on this. Temperance. Okay, this is the Sagittarius card. I know that for sure. But look at this. It could be that all of this that's going on, you've been waiting for this. You could even have been praying for it. I want to point out to you too here. Look at the path that the water is taking here in the moon card. And you've got a path here too, through the canyon. So that lends itself to the feeling that things have taken time, one step at a time. As you move forward, there's a sense of a progression, right? It's not a waterfall. It doesn't happen all at once. The water flows and it goes the path of least resistance. With this Temperance card, it's Archangel Michael here. There's illumination in the distance and the head is illuminated. This is representative of spiritual downloads, information. You might have been receiving prophetic dreams, but Temperance is all about all in divine timing. Things will happen all in divine timing, pouring from one cup into the other. You've got this big air symbol on the chest. You've got 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. That means anything that's happening now, if you're making a decision or anything that's going on, it's based not only on your emotions, which is water, but also on the foundation of logic and intellect, earth. Okay. King of Pentacles. Yeah, this could really be about work or what you do for a living or or your health or what you consider your wealth. Again, with the king, authority, someone above you. This is masculine energy. This could also be you. Again, with the Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You see all the fruit here. The fruit is all about abundance. And he's got his staff. And there's even new vine trying to wrap around the staff there. And he's got this huge pentacle. And he looks really content, right? So divine timing is going to bring this in for you. I think it's very much about your money and feeling like things need to make a turn with that moon, and you're ready. You're ready to take action towards something that's going to be better for you, that's going to have more growth. You're going to be feeling like justice has been served. Maybe it's a promotion you've been waiting for. Maybe something at work's going to be revealed, and the person that's been screwing around or taking credit for your work, it's going to come to light, right? The judgment is going to happen, and you'll be absolved of anything that's been going on. And you might have even been feeling, let's see what this next card is. Yeah, you might have even been feeling like, has all my work really been worth it? Temperance is talking about, again, Sagittarius. You might have Sagittarius placement. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius. But everything happens divine timing. And I very much feel like this King of Pentacles could be your energy, like coming into that King of Pentacles, that financial abundance, the wealth abundance, the health abundance. And here you have the Nine of Swords. Again, the swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could have these placements. This is all the sensation that you've been bound. You've been feeling like you're all tied up and you can't escape. Also, this card, and many times you'll see it represented as a person in bed, and their bedspread is all the different symbols for all the different zodiac signs. So this is the idea of things weighing heavily on you, not being able to sleep, lots of dreams, ruminating, the movie reel in your brain that you can't turn off, self-doubt. You might be feeling this now, or you might be afraid that this sensation is going to be coming back, right? That just be cognizant that this is something, an energy that's going on around you. You've been feeling bound by something, or just like stuck. The very next card at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. Okay, you got a lot of wand energy. And I will just say here with the Seven of Wands, you see all these challenges up against him. We can just assume these are his enemies beneath trying to get at him or cause problems for him. This character is not giving up. And he's in the pole position. He's at the top of the mountain here, and he can fight these people off. He's not giving up. He's going to persist. He's going to persist until everything falls into place for him. Yeah, so that's what I've got. Let's see if there's one more card for the outcome. Ace of Swords. Another ace card. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Information, communication, data, analysis. You're going to be hearing something. This is what I'm getting. You're going to be hearing something about this whole situation, and it's really going to shed the light on everything that's going on. And it rises above all the challenges. See all the mountains, and those are like challenges, but it's almost heaven sent, right? You've got the laurel and this palm leaf and the crown. It's also looking very religious here. So, you know, Easter is coming, could have something to do with that too, in the timing. But this is very good news. I'm strongly feeling that you're going to be getting communication, a strong communication, big information that's going to clear stuff up for you. It'll really make a lot of sense, and that'll clear things up. This is the only cautionary card that I saw for you, and that's don't doubt yourself. You might be feeling that your hands are tied right now, but this information is coming in. You're going to be hearing something. Someone's going to be telling you something, and or if it's about your job, that you could be called in to your supervisor's office or whatever. So that's what I have for you. I hope it all works out well. Spring is all about new beginnings. The equinox is the beginning, the actual beginning of the new year. So, you know, the path before you is open. It's whatever you want to make it. I know you may feel, I think many of us feel like we're stuck, but there's usually always a way. So hang in there. Don't give up. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next reading, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.